Hey, what is going on? Today we're going to be showing you a complete guide on how to upgrade your hideout, how to make it OP, and why you need to do it. Is because it's the number one thing as a Shadows player you're going to need to do, and you'll see why. So right from the beginning, after you complete your tutorial and you are completing Nao's story and you come to your hideout, you're going to be able to see this location. But there's not going to be a lot, but you're going to have this here, which is you're going to be able to improve your hideout. From here, you're going to have these items that are already available. Now already build a Kakurega, but when you start first, you're not going to have the Kakurega, you're not going to have the Terra, and you're not going to have all these items, and I'll explain how they work and how each of those are very, very important to have. Of course, in another video, I showed you on how to upgrade and make your weapons and also your armor very powerful. So what we're going to do from here is, as soon as you get here on controller, we're going to be able to hit X to be able to build. And I believe if you're on PC, you're going to hit the space bar. But before this, I want to show you something. Each hideout works differently, but all of them in as a whole work together. What I mean is, if I'm able to add different buildings, different rooms, I'm able to upgrade my hideout level. At this moment, I'm level 5 in my hideout, which is going to reduce engraving costs by 20%. And also, I'm also going to be level 6, level 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, up to 10, you're going to be able to see that I'm going to be able to unlock this by doing this. So from here, we're going to have to go into our building. From here, we have different rooms that we're able to add to our arsenal. In this case, I already have some check marks. As you see here, I already added this to my inventory. I did the stable, which is very important because you're going to be able to have your scouts smuggle 20% of your resources. Definitely one of the things that you need to upgrade or have after the blacksmith forge, of course. Okay. Then we also have that Kakurega that you need to be able to work on. And once you have this, you need to up level to level 3. So if you build this and we go back out, we have here, we're also able to upgrade it and make sure you are able to do it to level 3. And this is why. One, it gives you the option to acquire a scout. That Kakurega grants you fast travel, seasonal contracts, and also supplies. Level 2, you are able to have additional scouts. You're able to get different collectibles, and they do it for you. And of course, level 3 is when you max it out. But, yes, there's a but. As you're able to see there, I'm level 5. So as long as I'm adding rooms, I'm able to get more additional perks to my hideout. So in this case, let's just say we have it level 3, which I already do, and I get all those advantages. And also my forge, I have it at level 3. And as you're able to see, the Terra does not have that. And also the Sachiki does not have that. But the stable does have that. As you're able to see here, we're able to upgrade it. And we can go to level 3. And you're able to see there the different perks that you get. Now that we have this here, let's go back into our building. Remember, we are on level 5 hideout. So what we're going to do is we're going to be able to add the following. This is a dojo. Dojos are very, very important to have because it's going to help our allies to be able to not only upgrade their skills, make them a little bit more powerful. They're not as powerful. They do help by distracting the enemy, which makes it, in a way, fun because you're able to focus. If you have a big mob of enemies, you're able to just focus on one thing. So if we're able to add this, and we're going to be adding it right here to our next section right here. Okay, so we place that. We have that already. And we go back into our building. And now the next thing you want to make sure that you guys have is this. If you want additional scouts, you need the study. The study is going to give you additional scouts. Currently, we have 3. So if we are able to add this here, there you go. Now we added it. And then I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna get out, okay, completely out of here. And then you're gonna be seeing on the left side, it's gonna pop any moment. There you go. Now I have 4 scouts. And I'm able to see there. Now I'm able to get 4 scouts throughout the world, which helps with the following. So if you open up your map, bottom left, you have the 4 different scouts. So if I'm working on a mission, I have 4 different tries that I can use my scouts to go locate someone that I'm able to find. Let's just say the game gives you a clue. Let's just put it as an example. He is here in the Katano foothills, and then you're able to use your scout, and then he'll pinpoint where exactly he might be. So that's an advantage. Also, another advantage is that on the bottom right, you're able to, top right, you're able to see that I have the change season. And as long as it gets full, you're going to be able to change your season over time. Okay, so we're going into our next building. Now it gets more fun. This one is the Ginga. This is a praying room that actually gives you a buff to your either armor, or it gives you to your health. So it gives you like an extra additional time. Let's just say if you go and pray, it gives you more of a resistance for an additional time. We're gonna build this right here in the back area. Okay, and as you're able to see there, we cannot upgrade it. We go into our building section, and I want to show you guys exactly what you're gonna get. Now this one is the Nando, which is going to help you replenish scouts in a Kakurega, which is going to cost 30% less resources, which is pretty cool, and also reduces the scout refreshment costs in the Kakurega. And I'll show you what they mean by that, which is something that you guys need to make sure you are doing. So we're gonna have this, and we're gonna add it right here next to this. There you go. We added that as well. We go into our building, and then we check all the different items that we want. We also have a few more here, and as you're able to hear, this one, it's also good to have. This one helps you with your rations, and then we also have this one, which helps you with your gallery. So if you're able to go and add this, we're gonna add it right here, giving you guys a full tour of how the hideout is and how everything works. You're able to decorate it, so if you find items throughout the world, you're able to add them, you customize it, and if you have anything here, you just add it to your house, which is pretty cool. Now with the dojo itself, we're able to upgrade it from level to level 2, and then we go to level 3. Of course, you got to meet the requirements first. We got to go level 2. We upgrade it. Now we get additional perks. Now we are able to upgrade it to level 3, which allies can be trained up to veteran rank, which makes it powerful, but you do need the resources, and they do cost a lot to be able to upgrade. But we have that out of the way, and you just got to check each of the sections that are not upgraded, and you just got to upgrade it, because as you're able to see right there on the bottom, now I'm level 8. So if we are able to upgrade this to level to the next level 3, but I don't have enough of the crops or resources, so I can't upgrade it. But there you go. That is how everything works in regards to the hideout, why it's important to upgrade it, and I'll show you right now in a bit. But there are some things that are still lockable that you have to purchase through the different vendors. Like this one is in the Setsu merchant. This one is in the Yashiro merchant. And also you're able to purchase this one in the Yamato merchant as well. And this one is through a mission by offering support to the Yamashiro Tea Master. You're going to be able to get this unlocked, and I believe you need 7 teas to be able to purchase and then give them to him, and then you're going to be able to. And of course we have the gallery that we're able to upgrade as well, and then we also have different items here. These are just items that you're able to decorate. You choose them, and then you add them anywhere you want. And now if you're able to see our hideout levels, now we are up to level 8. We have our scouts that can bring gear and season end items, makes it very powerful. In my last one, second to last, which is number 9, which is probably one of the best, is that you're able to reduce your gear upgrade costs by 20%. Okay, different locations where you're going to be able to gather materials. One are, as you see in here, these are called the changer districts. They have them in different locations, such as the wealth hide. Now there is a key that opens up one of those doors that you're seeing here that you're able to open up, and then you're able to call in your scouts. So your scouts are able to gather the materials for you, which that is what they mean by seasonal events. At the end of the season, that is, they're able to get that. Now you're also able to get this from the different merchants if you have money. Another way is that you have in your Kakurega, you have different type of contracts that you're able to do. If you make those contracts, then it gives you a amount of materials that you're going to be able to get, and I believe those are per season. So you would need to complete an amount of contracts, I believe maybe 4 contracts, to be able to reset the inventory on the seasonal items. So you could do that every season as long as you are progressing to the game, and that is how you're able to gather materials besides just they're in the open world while you're completing other quests. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video.